That is a sparkly red guitar, Mr.
It is
Pete.
very sparkly red. I forgot how amazing this guitar actually is. It was going, play me, play me, play me. Put some new strings on me. Give me some loving.
And that's what he did, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Andertons TV. Please like and subscribe to this channel so that we can keep you up to date and informed with all the latest guitar gear that comes out.
And so we can give you some prizes at every 50,000 new followers.
Absolutely.
Whether you've been subscribed for 10 years or for 10 minutes, you're still in with a chance of winning a clone when we hit 1 million subscribers.
1 million!
That's this year,
right.
isn't it?
Okay, so we're going to do a little Tales from the Pedal Cabinet video for you. Although, unlike most Tales from the Pedal Cabinet videos, all 4 pedals in this video are from the same brand.
From the same pedal cabinet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or from this, yeah.
So this is Mr. Black, one of our favourite designers from the US, been going since 2012.
Portland.
Yep, absolutely, Portland. So many great pedal brands based out of Portland.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jack, the guy's name is Jack. The pedals are called Mr. Black, but it's not Jack Black, or at least not that Jack Black. Or
Where's
is
not
it?
Mr. Pink or Mr. Brown or Mr. What's the film? It's the Reservoir Dogs, man.
Could be. Maybe it's a Reservoir
Because why do I have to
Dogs.
be Mr. Pink?
I don't know. I just remember some poor bugger getting his ear chopped off in that video whilst stuck in the middle of you.
Know how it came.
Anyway, right, we digress.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
got 2 drive pedals.
Tune.
A Heaven's Gate gated reverb pedal, which is kind of interesting,
Yeah.
and an updated version of the Twin Lasers dual phasers. Twin Lasers dual phasers. Should we start with the drive pedals?
Yes.
Might as well start with the
Might
drive
as well.
pedals, hadn't we? I shall
Yeah.
refer. Pedal numero uno is the ORRO. O-R-R-O. Would you say ORRO?
ORRO?
ORRO. ORRO.
Is that not a
Zorro.
form of? Is that not like a cone or something, like a rice or like a thing that ORRO? You got your chicken soup with ORRO rice in it or something? Isn't
Could be.
Is it like? Isn't that not like?
Could be. Or is it a cookie without the E? So it's an overdrive pedal
Or is it a ball?
with level, gain and tone. Doesn't get much simpler than that. Let's check it out on a low gain mode.
You're now hearing the reverb from the Blue Sky in the
And
effect
why
tube of
not?
1 amp. So ORRO, could it be like a mythical creature, perhaps? A gold
It's got
mythical
a sort
creature?
of it's got a sort of a South American kind of Aztec
Right,
vibe
or that
to
could
the.
be Greek mythology, couldn't it? So an ORRO, me being Greek, means.
You tell us. You
I
tell
need
us.
to. I need to find out now because I
My
can't
God,
just.
he's going
I can't
straight
just,
in.
Hey
Right.
Siri.
6 hours later.
Golden.
So
there we go.
ORRO is dorado and it's golden.
Golden, dorado.
Dorado.
See? We got there in the end.
Yeah.
So we think this is some sort of golden drive pedal. Maybe it's a reference to that sort of,
Spanish.
The kind of gold colour front on a Marshall amplifier. Who knows?
Oh.
Anyway, did we show him clean? This is no.
There you go.
That's our clean tone.
Yeah,
I like that fruity,
it's like a fatty,
throaty growl.
fruity growl.
With very
Low-hanging
low
fruit.
gain here.
Okay. Okay. Give me
little
some
bit
more game,
more.
baby. Like that,
That
anyway.
is juice and funky,
Yeah.
man.
It's a good sounding guitar. The pickup, it's a 4-way selector switch with 3 pickups. It's not like what you normally use.
It's like a saucepan on the pickup
It
selector.
is.
I like it. Let's go over to a humbucker as we go into slightly higher echelons of ganache.
Yeah. So what? When you hit humbugging?
Yeah.
How it's breathing, baby. That's a good sound.
I quite like it.
That's a good sound.
It's got that sort of, it's retained that thumpy, squidgy thing. You know, it's a very organic. I hate all these words to describe distortion pedals, but you know what I mean. It's
transparent.
one of those.
And,
yes.
Flexible.
Chewy.
Chewy.
Flexible?
Chewy.
So that's the ORRO. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, the next one is called the Mr. Black White Widow Distortion Pedal. I've got an amusing story about White Widow. On the very first trip I ever had to Amsterdam with some friends of mine, we went to one of those cafes.
Many unbearable hours later.
Anyway, other than that, we had a great time in
So
Amsterdam.
that's actually what you look like, that, isn't it? That's actually, look at that with the teeth coming out and everything. Holy smokes. I like the graphics on these. Okay, White Widow.
It says here, is this a...
I've got another story about a White Widow that once... Anyway, I'm going to tell that another day, I think.
Is this... what do you call those questions where they're... you already know the answer.
Rhetorical.
That's right. Is this a
rhetorical
rhetorical question? Is this the most metal-looking distortion pedal ever made? I mean, it's got like a scary face with teeth on the front of it.
Yeah, but that could be you and looking yourself in the mirror.
That was me. Anyway, okay, so it's a high-gain beast, basically, is what it says in the description here. High-gain beast. So we've got just the right player to do this demo.
You keep saying that. You know, I can chuck
Come
some...
on.
That's good. That's very like...
It's got a bit doomy.
Yeah. It's got that old Laney type of... I think it's time for the Les Paul, isn't it?
Play the flat 5, Pete.
Flat 5. Great.
I think you were more in the zone with the Sabbath stuff. And yeah, maybe a Les Paul.
I'll try Les Paul.
What does our resident Doom expert suggest? What kind? Not really your vibe
I
thing.
wouldn't say it's mega doom.
You wouldn't.
It sounds more metal to me than.
More
Metal?
metal than Doom.
What's
Showing
the
my
difference?
utter lack of knowledge within these genres.
Yeah, maybe it is like old, isn't it?
It's got a weird tone control on it.
Okay.
So
That's almost like
it's almost like gain and boost and a little bit of treble
what
and
other pedal has
stuff.
got that? There's another pedal that does that. Where the gain, it's like, I think maybe the tone is going into the into circuit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Right, so ORROs and White Widows. Next, let's move on to Heaven's Gate. Knocking
Gate.
on Heaven's Gate.
So you
Okay.
I once got probed by an alien, I remember, when I was in Amsterdam
alien?
once. Really funny, because I had some White Widow. What happened to me was that I was probed by an alien.
Wow.
Instead of, that's
That
what
may
happened.
well have happened to me during the 2 hours of I can't remember. Anyway, so this is gated reverb. Right, I'm a bit confused with this. For me,
it's easy.
when I use a reverb pedal, I tend to set it so you don't hear too much reverb during while I'm playing.
Yeah.
And then when you stop, you get that sense of the space and the ambience that you're in, sort of take the edge off the tone. A gated reverb is almost the opposite of that. So gated reverb is about putting the reverb on top of what you're playing, and then as soon as you stop, making the reverb stop. I've got to, hold my hands up here and go, I'm not sure from a genre's perspective or a style of music or whatever where you would use that. But hey, it's a thing, right?
The reason why you like it like you like it or prefer it like you prefer it is because you're playing a lot on your own, right? So you're not playing with you and me playing together. A lot of it not playing on your own. Because nobody likes you basically. So it's brutal. So So let's say you're not playing in a band situation. So if you're in a band situation, you can get. Delays, reverbs can get in the way a lot from other things that are more important, right? If you're in a band. So
if I'm not in any more videos as of tomorrow, you'll know why. I can't
This pedal isn't for lonely people.
No, but so the point of a gated reverb is that if you've got a little section in a band, let's say you got keyboards and stuff, and you just want to do that section, but not interfere with anything else. So when you're playing, let's turn it on. So
we turn the other reverb off.
Yeah, let's turn that off. So
we've got a totally dry.
So that's all
right,
dry,
here we go.
like your humour. So when
like my friendship circle.
Yeah. so you play the if I play like this, you can hear that it goes away, right? That's the gate. So it shuts off. It shuts the gate. As soon as I let go, it disappears. But when you're playing your little bit in your band, when the band takes it down and it's all going to be intimate and stuff, and you've got your thing. You start with the band, go doo, 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 and then you come. The whole thing comes
I get that.
So I think the point of it is that when it's reverb will spill over into everything. Delay. That's why lots of delay pedals and reverb pedals have got. You can pick between overspill and drive through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
When you turn it off, it keeps going, or when you click it off, it stops immediately. Which is essentially a form of gated reverb because you turn it off, it goes away immediately. But I prefer trails.
Yes, so do I.
But why not have one of these? Because you have no friends. But that's a different thing, Even the dog doesn't like you anymore. So
I've got a wet dry blend here. Let me just take you through some of the.
A wet dry blend of that
Absolutely.
Can I have a blend of the dry and? And as soon as I stop playing, it goes away, which is the whole point of it, right?
It's a bit over the top in its sort of.
That's when you go to the toilet without any friends, and
It's kind of cool.
And I think it's more for chords as well.
It worked better, I was going to say, when you were doing the chord lines.
But it's an interesting concept, and I do understand why that pedal is a thing. Because people can use this in, it's like having mesh switches on some pedals where you can do stuff, and I understand it. Because it's a great sounding reverb if you turn it up a bit.
Yeah.
So I get it. I think it's good.
Yeah, it's quite disconcerting, isn't it? I've just not heard reverb applied like that before, but I get it. I totally get it.
It's like a drum. It's like a snare drum or something. When you don't want, you just want it. Gack. You just want it to gack.
Yeah, well,
Gack.
100%.
Like, I get it. It's nice. I think it's a good idea. I mean, it's not for everyone, but it'll somebody be out there going, "Oh, that's amazing," because I want for my shoegazing thing, So.
Oh, you stereotype all guitar players like that, you do. Right.
I'm so terrible.
Twin Lasers is a dual phaser where you have the choice of either a 4-stage phaser when it's in green mode or a red stage phaser. You know what I didn't tell you? Let's just cut back for a second here. I better tell you how much this Heaven's Gate costs. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can afford one to go in my friendless life. Do you know, all these pedals so far have been £200.
Okay.
£200.
I'm not friends with you
anymore. Moving on, lastly now, is the Twin Lasers. It's an updated version of it. It is a 4-stage in green mode or 6-stage in red mode phaser. That has the option to have a preset stored on it, use with an expression pedal to control the parameters on here or the knobs that are on here.
Okay, I like it.
And do this crazy. So at the moment we've got it mono in, stereo out. But if I get another little patch cable even, yeah, did you hear me?
If we get a little...
I can.
Sorry, I'm so mean to you.
It's a little bit like when you jump channel 1 and channel 2 on a Marshall amplifier. You can essentially. You can do this jumping thing with a patch cable.
Can you jump?
It's
Are you
like a
sure
very
you can
small
jump?
person skipping rope, isn't it? Like that. Hello.
Wow.
So you can then take your 4-stage phaser into an 8-stage phaser or your 6-stage into a 12-stage.
Yeah.
Obviously, you lose the stereo. Right. Shall we hear? We've turned the gate off, gone back to conventional reverb now, and here it is in its green mode. Could we have the Duesenberg back?
Yes. Here we got the Duesenberg back. What was that you did there?
Just change it to the 6-stage one. I think it's got to do.
There's more that.
No, I think there are more stages to the oscillator. I'm a bit hopeless with all this kind of stuff. So I don't think it's necessary that 6-stage goes faster than 4-stage. It's just the lushness of the sort of.
Don't do that.
Of the phase.
That's more Arnold Schwarzenegger, the red one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chopper, chopper. Sorry.
Wow.
I just.
Was that to the crowd? Were you trying to sort of get like, you know?
La, la, la. Life is.
God.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Oh my God. Cleveland. No, no,
Right,
no,
anyway,
no, no. What is that song?
That was stereo.
Life is life. Really the end of the day. Okay, let's do,
so now we're unplugging What are we leaving the little sister in, or the twin, whatever it's called? Yes.
Little sister.
Okay, so
We're
here we
leaving
go.
the
Now
little Sorry.
we're in mono, and now we're just doubling up the phase. I've never seen a.
So that's doubling up the phases. So that's what's 12.
It's sort of dumping one into the other. So
Yeah, that happens. It's got a fat low end, man. Sorry.
can I just say, I really like what's happening to the sound of the pedal as you're adjusting the knobs.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can
It's
kind of
quite
see why the
inspirational, isn't it?
expression pedal. Yeah, I've never really used a phaser in, with
Phasers are
moving
cool, man.
knobs at the same time. So the idea of
Bette Midler's signature pedal.
that was a flanger.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
flanger.
that was a flanger.
right.
Yeah,
It's almost-
sorry.
it's the same thing, isn't it?
Similar, absolutely.
Chorus, flanger,
That was
phasers, all the same effect.
That was William Shatner's signature pedal, isn't it? The phaser. 100% of the time.
Set phases to stomp.
Come on then. Let's
That's
just.
it, man.
That's it. We're
You've-
done.
you've heard enough.
That's another
Yeah,
episode
enough
of
of that.
Tales from the Pedal Cabinet in the bag. It's a fun little series of videos.
I
There'll
like
be a
it.
link to the playlist below where you can go back and watch all of those.
And if there's something you would like to see us shoot out in these videos, I think you should try to put it in the description. So
In
we
the comments,
will
you mean?
in the comment section, not in the description. And then we won't read it, but somebody probably
Yes,
will
someone
and
at
tell us
Andertons will
what
read it,
what
and they'll
we should do.
add it to the
Yeah.
never-ending list
List
of
of-
things to video.
Yeah,
Come on then,
exactly.
play us out with something crazy and mad. And I like this. I like that.